Hey, how's it going? So I'm just gonna do a quick tour of my manga collection, what I got going on right now. I'm still in the process of completing some series, but here's what I got so far. I think roughly about 200 and almost 210 books right now. So we got Afro Samurai starting out here. It's only 2 volumes. The anime is 5 episodes, but the manga it stays pretty similar to the anime, but then it drastically changes towards the end. But the art is pretty impressive, and you can see they do the red for the blood, which is a nice little effect. I really enjoyed the show and the manga. You can read it over and over again because there's only 2 books. I got Battle Angel Alita, which is probably my second favorite manga. I'll get to my favorite in a moment, but it's a pretty obvious one. And these are the older 2 edition volumes of 1 and 2, and this is the more streamlined version, but I still have every single volume 1 to 9, and I also have the prequel right here, Ash and Victor, which I found for $1, which was a steal because it's out of print. And then we got Berserk, 1 book of Berserk, but I'm gonna collect the rest. There's like 30 something out right now, but I like the series enough, and it's gonna take me a while, but I'm gonna collect them. I got a 1-shot of Bobobo, which was released in the United States as just like a promo kind of. It's a 1-shot, but it's not like numbered or anything, so there's no consecutive volumes. It's kind of just like a 1-shot they released as a demo. So I have this, but I don't actually have the real volumes. I won't collect those, but I like keeping this 1-shot. It's pretty funny. So you got Dead Man Wonderland volumes 1 to 3, one of the more darker mangas I'm into, along with Berserk here. I'm gonna finish collecting these ones soon, but I've been lagging on that. You got 1 to 12 of Death Note, the whole series, and the special edition 13, How to Read, which has some like special interviews and some cool insights on the whole series by the author and artist. So you got Dragon Ball volume 1 to 16. I'm gonna probably get the more accepted version of volume 6, but in the time being I have this placeholder because when I was younger they didn't have the right one, so I ended up ordering a special edition one, but I'll keep them both. I got Dragon Ball Z volumes 1 to 26, the whole thing. You got Lupin the Third, 1 to 14, which is the entire series, and it's the first rendition of Lupin from the late 60s. And this is the translation, obviously. It's not the original prints, but these translations themselves are out of print too, and I just adore this artwork. I think it's super fun and super sketchy, and it's fun to read because it's not really a consecutive story. You can pick up any of these volumes and read a random, funny, like, perverted, crazy little story, and you can pick up any of these volumes and do it. So I'm definitely a fan. You got volumes 1 to 27 of Naruto, which is everything before Shippuden, because I'm not really the biggest Shippuden fan, but I have the original series, as I like to say, 1 to 27. This is a adaptation of one of my favorite movies, Nightmare Before Christmas. It's a manga adaptation of that. It's just like the movie, almost shot for shot, but it's a little more subtle because it doesn't have the songs. So here's my favorite manga of all time. A lot of people's favorite is One Piece. I got volumes 1 to 74 right here. I got 75 on order, and it should be here within the next week, and that's all they're out in the US, so I'll be collecting that soon. Notice how I got volumes 1 to 23 with the special gold edition, right? They don't make the gold edition anymore because when One Piece was falling behind in releases, Viz Media, bless their heart, they decided to release 4 a month starting with volume 24. And you can look and see here that 23 is gold, 24 isn't. Because during the speed up, they kind of changed their style, made it simpler, and had like a little ARC logo on there. Notice how these ones don't have that. So I like to brag that I have the original copies, but it just makes me more of a nerd anyways. So there's that. Absolutely love the presentation of these books. And I'm just going to talk about this really quick. This is not manga. This is Scott Pilgrim 1 to 6. I'm sure you've seen the movie or read some of it. It's a really pretty good indie. Started out as an indie Canadian comic, and it kind of got really popular. And it's pretty fun. I'd say I like the movie a little more than books, but I got them. There's only 6 of them, and it's a fun little series. But it's not a manga. I just keep it here because it's kind of in the same kind of graphic novel format, You got Sandland, written by the guy who wrote Dragon Ball, Akira Toriyama, which is a great 1-shot. I think it's a really underrated 1-shot. So you got volumes 1 to 19 of Yu Yu Hakusho, which is the entire series. And it's out of print, finally it went out of print, so I'm glad I picked these up when I did. The art is very simplified towards the end, because I don't think he uses assistants, or he used this as assistants, but you know, the whole thing survives on his characters. I mean, you've probably seen it on Toonami. It's a great show, great little anime. I personally enjoy the anime a lot. It might even be one of my favorites. But, you know, I like the manga. It's simple, it's gritty, it's Yu Yu Hakusho. So, alright, so that's my whole manga collection as of right now, you know. I think I'm going to do some reviews of each little series and see if anyone's into that. So, just showing you what I got. I got I think about a little over 206 books right now. So, by the end of next year, I hope to have all the Berserks and Dead Man Wonderlands and keep collecting One Piece when they come out. So, alright. Well, thanks for checking this out. Take it easy.